All right, guys, welcome. Today we are breaking down 225's mindset. This is a guy who I saw last year who, honestly, I'm so impressed with. So I'm gonna wait till more people come on this stream so that I can really, dive deep into everything. There's 0 people in here, but I know some people are gonna show up. It just takes a couple minutes. So I've been wanting to break this guy's mindset down for a long time, but I've just literally been hesitating because I've just been procrastinating and I just never got to it. But I'm finally getting around to it. And the main reason is this guy, 225, he's 5'5", I think. I really don't know. He's a short guy. He looks like he's around 5'5". But he walks around like he's 6'8". He walks around with a confidence that is unbeatable, a mindset really that is unbeatable, and that if you can just adopt even half of his mindset, you're going to get so much success. And also, he's living proof that, dude, if you're a short king and you just try your best and you walk around like you're the fucking man, you can win. So that's what we're doing today. We're breaking down this guy, 225. I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be fun. It's my first time doing a stream like this. And guys, if you have any questions about your approaching, your dating life, mindset, confidence, anything at all, drop it down below. I will answer. I'll be honest. Usually I do these streams in public, but currently traveling right now. I'll be back to Canggu, my home base, on Friday, where I'll be doing a stream on the beach. But for now, I just showed up, and that's the most important part. That's another thing. I have 3 things I want to get into before I dive into this approach breakdown. Number 1, if you are ever feeling procrastination or you're struggling to get started on something or you want results in anything, really, just show up. Even if you do a little bit every day, if you just do a little bit, you will get results, guaranteed. You just have to show up. Half the battle is showing up. Whether it be the gym, even if you get a half-assed workout, if you show up, you'll gain momentum and you'll start to build your confidence. But really, when it comes to approaching women and getting better with your dating life, I would say half the battle is 100% just showing up. Just showing up to the venue, to the day game area, to the nightclub, wherever you want to approach and meet some girls. Doing your approaches, just going out, doing it like 5, 10, 15 times, and then day in and day out, 2, 3, 4 sessions a week, without fail, whether you feel like it or not, you just show up. So I didn't feel like doing this stream right now. I'm traveling. I'm like, well, how can I make this interesting? And I just show up. So that is a big lesson that I try to follow and stick by, and that I've learned in my own success, which is you just show up every day when you don't feel like it. That is when you're going to gain the most success. You're going to gain a lot of momentum. And you know what? The video that blew me up and the one that I went viral in, I didn't feel like shooting at all. But I kind of, when you start doing it, you get into the flow and you get better, and then it starts to work out. Guys, if you have any questions, please drop them below. All right, so the second thing I want to talk about, 3 things I want to talk about before we get into the stream. I want to talk about warming up properly before you approach. Now, I actually have some inspiration for why I want to talk about this. I just went to a comedy improv. My cousin invited me. I had no idea what to expect. And honestly, it was way out of my comfort zone. I've never done improv before. And I thought I was just going to be watching. No, I was like part of the fucking improv. Guys, I went up on stage or whatever, and I was like shaking with anxiety. And I think I did okay for like a complete beginner. And I was very open about it. Something I learned in game, actually. If you're ever nervous, you just say it. Like, I'll be honest, guys, I'm really fucking nervous. This is my first time doing it. And that kind of like gives you permission to fuck up and fail. But that being said, the way they ran this improv, they were all pros. Like literally no one was a beginner. I was the only beginner. And they did a few warm-up exercises, which I was comfortable with. But then they went straight into like acting and like theater and performing and singing. And I was like, dude, like it made me realize that I think I could have done much better if I had just been given more time to warm up. Like I had literally just finished my work. Was in a stressful mood. I barely slept. I wasn't really in the mindset. I wasn't even expecting to perform on stage during this improv. And then out of nowhere, they're just like, come on, let's do this. and I had zero opportunity to warm up. So how do we relate this? And I know for a fact, because during the warm-up exercises we did during the improv, I was actually having, I was having some fun. Like it was decent. And I feel like if I was given more time to warm up, it would have been better. So how do we relate this to the game, to approaching? Well, when you go out to approach women and you go out to become social, you must warm up. So like, don't think that you're just going to jump in and just become social with no warm up at all, and just literally like, I'm just gonna jump out and start talking to girls and get her number, and like, I'm a stud and that's just who I am. It's my birthright to get the number because I get girls. Like, view, especially if you're starting off, you're a beginner like I am in comedy improv, view your session like it's a warm-up. Like you need like 1 to 2 hours of warming up. If I was given like 1 to 2 hours to warm up before I went to this comedy improv, maybe I wouldn't have had so much anxiety. But being thrown into anything you're a beginner at, you're going to fail. It's going to be hard. When I say fail, you're going to be anxious. You're going to have social anxiety. You're going to get rejected more and more and more. So view the first hour or the first 2 hours just as like social warm-up. Talk to the low-hanging fruit, anyone who looks nice. What if there's a salesperson out during the day? What if there's a bro at the bar and he doesn't have a friend to hang out with? What if there's a girl who's smiling and laughing, having a good time, she seems sweet? Just have small conversations. Start to give compliments. Give fist bumps to the bouncer, to anyone, to someone walking the street. Just say, bro, I love your shirt today, man. You're looking great. Have an amazing day. Warm up, get out of your head, give yourself an hour, 2 hours even to warm up. Give yourself that grace, because most guys, they just go out, they get rejected, they approach once, they're filled with anxiety, and they're like, well, this shit's hard. I don't know how people do this. Like, girls are mean. It's like, dude, you didn't even warm up. So I went to this comedy improv. I got there. The guy who's running it just came in. And by the way, I didn't even know I was going to be performing. Like, fuck, I was just thrown in this. And these were like hardcore exercises. Like, we were acting, bro. Like, I'm not an actor, but I tried my best. I did okay. But like, they just threw me in it. And we did like a 1 or 2 warm-ups where we were doing like vocal warm-ups. And then right after that, it was like, go. And then they didn't let me just spectate. They were like, go, perform. And anyways, it really made me think about warming up as far as approaching. And it kind of gave me inspiration for that. And you know what? Let's jump right into the debrief or the breakdown of 225's approaches. I've been wanting to break this down for a long time. And the last thing I would say is, if anyone has any questions, please ask it. I would love to talk to you guys, to anyone watching. And before we do that, let me just see if I can change the thumbnail, because I'm not getting many viewers. I tried making a thumbnail. I don't think it's that great. So maybe if I change it, more people will come on. We shall see. Let me see if I can change it on here. Give me 1 sec, guys. I don't think there's a way to change it. You know what? Hold on. What if I just use a photo? Guys, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. Guys, seriously, if you have any questions, please let me know. Would love to talk to you guys. Would love to chat. Like anything about mindset, dating, life, making money online, whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Ask right now. This is free coaching. Or just tell me about your day. Ask me anything. It could be personal. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and ask. Ask right now. And I'm about to put in a new thumbnail because, yeah, this video, this live stream is not getting any views. So I think it's the thumbnail. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm glad you're getting value from listening. I appreciate it, brother. You know what? I might have to just jump in this without changing the thumbnail. You know what? I got one. Okay, this is a good thumbnail. Easy. Yeah, dude, I went to this comedy improv, and it was, bro, I was so out of my comfort zone. Like, it was painful, bro. But I'm happy I did it because I learned valuable lessons in it. Number 1, I need to get better with my, like, public speaking in front of, like, lots of people. But then number 2, and that is the thumbnail. There we go. Awesome. And then number 2, warming up. Like, if I shouldn't have went there with, like, dude, I was, like, completely just going about my day, like, kind of, like, just in my head. I didn't even do any approaches that day yet, maybe 1 or 2. So I learned a valuable lesson there. Alrighty, guys, let's jump right in to the actual thing, what we're talking about, which is 225 Live. Check this guy out. Do you guys know who this is? I've been watching him since last year. His game's gotten better too. This guy's a G. I want to talk about his mindset. Let's just jump right in. Let's just jump right in. Boom.
You guys gonna make eye contact and not talk? Come on, come over here, make a U-turn. Let's talk about this. You got brains and everything. Why are you walking away? That's crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I think I'm invincible in some shit, bro. I think it's the aura. Chat, is the mic everything good, bro? I think it's too much aura and energy. I think that's what it is. It's the aura and the energy, chat. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay, here we go. Round two.
We're making eye contact. Let's go.
See that?
Okay, so this guy, what I love, first things first, this guy's, he's like 5'5". Great. Fucking epic guy. He shows himself get rejected twice. That's his pinned post. He pins it. He don't just flex it. He pins it. He's like, watch me get rejected. Why does everyone like this guy? Like, read his comments.
You guys gonna make eye contact and not talk? Come on,
little guys.
Make a U-turn. Let's talk about this.
Oh, okay. There's actually some
you got
haters.
brains and everything. Why are you walking away?
There's actually some haters on this one. Chihuahua
crazy,
vibes. Bro, people hating. People hating.
But
like,
but
listen. I don't even know why he pinned this, but listen. People hating. But let's watch one more. Hold on.
Y'all look nice though. I ain't gonna lie. Through the glass game, y'all. That's it. That's what we do. Through the glass. Can't hear me? Through the glass. You know what you want? Nice.
You know what you want?
Upgrade. All good. Nice to meet you. See ya. Goodbye. Peace. That's what we can do, y'all. I had to keep it real in that moment. Through the glass game, she knew what I was saying. She felt the vibe. She felt the aura through the glass. Said upgrade. Let's go up. Show you better. All right. Hey. Two rollerblade tings as they come right into what they want. And it's me. How are you? Come on. Hit the brakes. Backpedal somehow. It's all good. Now that we can do it. Hey.
Man, I just really like this guy's mindset. Like, no matter where he goes, he's always just positive. No matter if he gets rejected, he makes it funny. He even has little like catchphrases. So this guy, he just says, "See ya. It's too much aura. Bust a U-turn. Nothing you can do about it." And he just walks off. And every single approach, whether it goes good or whether it goes bad, he's hyping himself up. And dude, okay, here's the thing, the problem with like the pickup community, I guess, or guys who are trying to get better. They're very attached to their like batting ratio. Like this is always a newbie. If anyone ever asks me this, I immediately think this guy's a noob. Like this guy's just, okay, this guy's not, I don't even want this guy to be my wingman. If someone asks me this, I immediately put him into the category of like, yeah, you really just, when someone says, what's your batting average? Or how many approaches does it take to get laid? It just screams insecurity. Like, I'm afraid to get rejected, and you take yourself too serious. So when you are not the conventional looking dude, when you're like a short guy, when you're like 5'5", 5'4", you have to mass approach. You have to shoot your shot many, many times. At this point, it's just a numbers game, and you have to spike your emotions. So what I like about 225, this guy that we're analyzing, is he doesn't have the privilege to just walk up to a girl and just be like, "Hey, what's up? Nico, nice to meet you." He can't just act like, "Yeah, I'm the shit." He will get rejected because he's not a conventional looking dude. He's short, and just girls are immediately going to assume, okay, he's short, he might not be confident. He has to walk up and he has to have an extroverted personality. And this guy has zero room to take rejection personally. If you are not the conventional dude, and I'm 5'10", I'm not like above average looks or height, but I'm not below. I'm just like an average guy. And this goes for most guys in general. You don't have the privilege to just walk up like you're an athlete or a superstar and expect the girls to like you. You have to walk up with an extroverted personality. You have to be ultra confident, and you can't give a flying fuck if anyone rejects you at all. So, yeah, I remember I found this guy last year, and I just got addicted to watching his videos because every time he got rejected, you know what's funny? Anytime I watch Riz videos online, like Tristan Social or, and I love Tristan, by the way, I see him all the time, or Diego Day, or any of these guys who are really good, I actually don't enjoy watching it. Not that I can't, not that I'm not impressed or I don't look up or respect them, but it kind of just puts me in my head. Like, I just see these flawless, perfect approaches. Like, I just like, oh, wow, that was really good. And I think for most guys, it kind of just puts you in your head. You kind of just think like, you know, on a good day when I'm feeling good about myself, obviously I'm thinking that was fucking epic. Like, hell yeah, I could do that too. But let's say you're just at home and you haven't approached in a while, which hasn't been me in a while. I approach every day. But let's say you haven't approached in a while and you see this perfect fucking approach. You see, you know, Tristan Social, whoever, who I love and respect, by the way. It kind of makes you feel like, bam, this guy's perfect. He knows what he's doing. He never gets rejected. But the reality is, I like this guy 225 because I think he shows more of a reality of what it's like to go out and approach. He'll show like 10, 15, 20 rejections, and then he'll show a win. And when you see him win, you're even more happy for him because you're like, I know how many rejections you had to go through to fucking get to that win. And that's more realistic to what most of you guys and what we, myself and I, are gonna go through. Now listen, on a good day, I can do 5 approaches and get like 3 or 4 dates. On a good day where I'm like really sharp, maybe I got laid the day before, or my winter effect is on, I'm feeling like the man, I walk up like, hey, what's up, how's it going? I'm non-needy, I don't give a fuck. But that's like one day a month, you know, that you wake up and you just kind of feel like the man and you're on the right side of the bed and you wake up in momentum. Most of us, as I was saying before, we have to warm up. We have to build momentum. We have to go out consistently. This guy has been creating the same Riz content for about a year now, probably longer than that. And I'm impressed by how good his game has gotten. I'm impressed by how good his mindset is. Like, I remember when I first saw him, I instantly was like, I would start to say his mannerisms out in the field. Like, I would start to say to girls, like, see ya, too much aura, see ya, bust a Yui. Like, dude, it just makes it funny. And that's why he's able to get rejected so many times before finally getting success. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, in the beginning of this guy's career or his Riz content, it was like people hating on him like crazy. And then as he kept on going, people started to root for him. They were like, this guy is not giving up. And he was starting to get success. So let's watch some more videos here. All right, I like this one here. Check it out. I'm going to read some comments real quick, actually, before we dive. Actually, no, let's just dive in.
What you want is right here. How are you? Bust a Yui.
Bust a Yui.
Gonna regret it.
You're going to regret it. See ya.
See ya. Good. Keep the vibes up, y'all. That's it. That's all we do. Keep it moving. Look back at me. She was smiling. You know what she wanted. Gonna regret it? I won't. Any chick, we will talk.
Any chick we want, he says that shit. Any chick we want, we can get. So, you can see the comments. Exactly why people like this guy. I don't care how many times this dude gets rejected. He's always so damn funny and cool. You see that? That is the mindset you need when you get rejected. I don't know why this dude is so fucking entertaining. It's because it's relatable, bro. Because this shit is actually going to happen if you go out when you first go out until you get really good or you're having a good day. Keep it moving. That's what we do around here. It's the living embodiment of don't give a fuck what your circumstances are, and you just keep going. Say ya. Bust a Yui. Any chick we want, we can get. This is self-delusion at its finest. This is what you need to succeed. You need self-delusion. A little bit of self-delusion goes a long way, because truthfully, in the beginning phases, you can analyze and how can I get my approach better? Oh, this is what a newbie would do. I'll show you what a newbie would do. If a newbie was here with him and he was being his wingman, this is what he would do.
What you want is right here. How are you? What's a Yui?
I think maybe you should have asked her a question, and maybe you should have chased them a little bit and tried to neg them, and maybe your body language wasn't. It's like, no, dude, screw that. 1,000 out of 10. Any chick we want, we can get. Keep that shit going. Too much aura. Hype yourself up. Start dancing around, and you keep on approaching. What I learned when I was coaching was, okay, I tested this out with a client. One day, I was like, all right, bro, I'm going to be, and I'm God bless this guy for allowing me to test my coaching out, because you got to learn somehow. And I was like, all right, bro, today I'm going to be hypercritical. I'm going to fix everything. I'm going to tell you everything you're doing wrong. I'm going to tell you how to fix it, and I'm just going to comment on every single approach. We did around 50 approaches. By the end of it, he had almost no success. He hated the session. He felt terrible. He really didn't fix anything, even though logically I was explaining it to him. And it just wasn't fun at all. And then at the end of it, I was like, all right, brother, I was pretty hard on you. Thanks for letting me do that. Tomorrow, I'm going to do the exact opposite. I'm not going to critique anything. I'm going to give you only positive feedback. And then a little bit, I might just, if there's anything really bad that I need to fix, I'll sprinkle in a little bit of negative feedback. But for 99% of this session, I'm going to give you only positive feedback. This was his best day. This was his best fucking day. I didn't have to give him feedback on, after he got rejected and maybe he mumbled, he was just a little bit too low, he was too quiet, he'd be like, excuse me, oh, rejection. I'm like, awesome, man, high five, fuck yeah. Any chick we want, we can get, keep it going. And then, inevitably, he got more success. He actually went on a date that night. So positive feedback. You gotta get your own brain after rejection into a positive feedback loop. All right, let's read some of these comments. We only have one, Harry Buckle, shout out, he's in my community. Love the new approach with the streaming. Thank you, brother. Guy, and last one was sick. Yeah, bro, I can't wait to do like IRL streaming, guys. That's gonna be my thing. I'm traveling right now. Otherwise, I would be out in the field doing the approaches, doing the whole thing, but I'm at my cousin's house and I'll be doing I'm traveling. I'm doing things. Friday, stay tuned. I actually have a guest coming in and it should be a lot of fun. So yeah, bro, Harry, you're so right. What he just said. It's the law of attraction. You put yourself out there, you show up no matter what. And anything you do, especially you're approaching, but anything you're doing, and you will get some results. All right, let's keep on debriefing. Guys, any questions at all, let me know. Jackson, I streamed last year a few times. It's always been out of my comfort zone. This is actually easy for me, like just streaming at home. But streaming out in the field, man, the waves of adrenaline and anxiety I get are insane, and I actually like that. I want to get better with handling those emotions and being able to approach, because it's the same reason why I like 225. When I live stream my approaches, you get to see everything. You get to see the rejections, the fumbles, the stutter, the losing track of what I'm gonna say. It's like all of it's there, raw and real. And then you also get to see me close. You get to see the full spectrum, because that's reality. So I was thinking, okay, I'll tell you guys why I started streaming, why I wanna start streaming 3 times a week. And I know we're at home right now. Usually I'll be in the field, but it's just today I was traveling. But the reason why is I saw, yes, Neil, I will be doing cold approaches when I stream, not on this one because I'm at home. I saw Tristan Social. He's blowing up. He's a friend of mine. And I was thinking, okay, he has the Ray-Ban Metas. His approaching, I'm going to be real, and I've approached with him many times. I can hold my own with him. I'm a good wingman, but his approaches are better than mine. I'll just be real. I'll be honest. I'm like, dude, I look up to this guy. I think he's ahead of me in his game. And man, oh man, he's like the cold approach king. How can I don't like the word beat him, but how can I come to his level as far as content engagement and affecting people's lives? Well, I can live stream. I can show the raw, real everything, because that's not something you can do on short form. So I was like, you know what? One thing I'm good at is just, fuck it, being authentic, just showing it all, not giving a fuck. So that's what made me want to live stream. I was like, you know what? This is the next move. And then the first live stream I ever did, the last one I posted, I think it went pretty well. And I got lucky, man. I had girls jumping in left and right. I had the guy come in and bless the video. It's just so much potential with a live stream. So, yeah, man. Harry, bro, love to hear that. Fuck yeah. I helped you pump yourself up, your emotional state all the time. Small wins over time create big results. Huge facts. Here's how the YouTube journey goes. It's like small win, small win, small win, small win, but then you might hit your big break one day. Like a video might go viral, and you never know when that might happen. It happened when I least expected it. I almost didn't post the video, bro. Where you recommend the best places to approach for the best results? The street, bars, festival parties, or beach? The beach is amazing for day game. If you have a beach nearby, one of the best places to approach. It's open, people are there to relax, they're in a good mood generally. It might feel weird, but if you can get over your own anxiety about it, it's one of my favorite places to approach. Second to that, to me, is night game. Listen, dude, you'll never beat night game. It has all the volume, you can pull the fastest, you're getting the most references per hour. Like you can get like 20, 30 references an hour night game. Day game, you're lucky if you get 20 like real solid approaches. Day game, and that's if it's busy. I'm saying like night game, you can get 20, 30 approaches to girls you find very attractive. And if you get good at night game, you'll start pulling a lot. It's a better use of your time. So I gotta be honest, he's acting so cringe with his approach attitude. It's kind of hard to watch. I'm gonna be dead honest. Listen, he's streaming. This is his job. But here's the thing, man. And he's a guy who when you're a short dude, when you're an unconventional, you're not the conventional look, you have to stand out. So what you just said there is honest, and I like that. And it's real. And it's a good thing. It's good that you feel that way because you feel that about him. And I feel, you know what I feel? I think he's fucking awesome. You don't want in between. You don't want people to think, he's okay. Yeah, he's cool. You want people to either fucking love you or to fucking think you're the weirdest, cringiest thing. Do you know how many hate comments I get? I get in the same video, I'll get comments that say, Nico, you've changed my life. This is the best video I've ever posted. And in the same video, I'll get people who say, this guy's fucking weird. This guy's cringy. This guy looks like a fapper. I got that comment one day. That bothered me. I was like, why do I look like a fapper? Fuck you. But I'll get some of the most hateful comments on the same video where I get the best comments. You want that. That's called, I think it's called polarity. I forget the word, but you want to be polarizing. You want to be polarizing because those people who fucking love you will buy your boot camp. They'll pay you $5,000 to hang out with you. And you can change their life because you know how to connect to that person because you're being your authentic self. If he wanted to fit the mold to where you liked him, then all the people who loved him wouldn't love him anymore. So he is himself. He's also streaming and it's live. But let's see some of his wins. I want to get some of his wins. We might have to go through. We might have to go through a bunch of rejections first, but here we go.
Hey, how are you? What's your name? What was it? Demina, nice to meet you. I'm 225, Demina. We're just filming it. I do streaming. Demina, come back.
It's the stream.
We see you, Demina. Bye.
Let's see you, Demina. Bye.
What are you gonna do? Goodbye, Demina.
What are you doing?
About the aura. About the Demina. You know what I mean? Keep it real. And that's it.
I mean, bro, how can you hate on this guy, man? I'm honestly, like, he's fucking funny. Like, listen, when you're out in the field approaching all day, you just learn to respect an attitude like that. He just hypes himself. He is his own hype man. Fuck. Amazing.
Hey, how are you?
Demina felt the
What's your
Demina.
name?
Oh shit, my bad,
What's
guys.
it?
Demina felt
Demina,
the
nice to meet
Demina.
you.
Love the comments.
What you want is right here. How are we doing today?
Bro got his first number in 2 years after going 0, 4, 5, 7, 6. Upwards and onwards from here. I think people love to see someone who struggles and gets it anyways. I think that's what people like about my videos because I just show the struggle. I try to, at least.
I'm great now that we're talking. I'm 225. What's your name? Victoria. What was it? Victoria. Victoria? Nice to meet you. We do filming and we're streaming right now, too. We do filming and streaming content. Shout out to Victoria. She looks nice. Where are you from? Brazil. Shout out to Brazil, y'all. We love our Brazilian women. You guys are always just great looking. You know what I mean? Great energy and great vibes.
They are great energy. I fucking love
Brazilian
Brazilian girls.
girls.
They're amazing.
You know? Yeah. I got you.
Okay, so a couple things. When a girl is silent like that, just keep on talking. Like, that is a gift right there, to be able to talk and talk and talk. It's something that I've developed through actually creating YouTube content, what I'm doing now. I can just yap for 5 hours. You want to be able to talk and almost like self-entertain while you are approaching and talking. Another thing, he had to, actually I don't even need to mention that because it doesn't really have to do with approaching. But a little thing, a lot of people ask me in my comments, do you think height matters? What is a decent height? You say, fuck, Veronica, of course height matters. Come on now. But it doesn't matter when you have good game, but it matters. It matters. Girls will immediately, if you're shorter, they want a taller guy. It's just the facts. But you go out, and damn it, now, Veronica, you got me sidetracked on what I was about to say. But I've seen it time and time again. I go out with my taller friend. I'm 5'10". I go out with my 6'4" friend. I'm 5'11" on a good day, though. And I go out with my tall friend, and if my energy is better, even by 1%, I get the attention. Because girls respond to emotions. It's emotional. They can't help it. Humans respond to emotions. If you were in the same room with this guy and you didn't have any game, he would dust you. He would smoke you. Now, do you know what's the problem with being a good-looking tall guy? The problem is you don't have to work as hard. For this guy, 225, for a short guy like himself, to get results, he had to work on his swag, his personality. He had to work on his vocal tonality. He has to be loud. His mindset, and without that, he would have crumbled a long time ago. He has to work on his body. He works out really hard. He gets jacked for a short guy. He has to work on his style. When you have the cards stacked against you, you build the willpower, discipline, and systems to become the best. That's why sometimes good-looking guys are kind of capped because they don't have to work as hard. They'll just get laid off their looks alone, but that becomes their downfall because in the long run, 20 years later of working on yourself, who's going to win? So, but if you can be like a good-looking guy and work on yourself, I mean, that's great too. This is what I've heard, and this is what I believe. At the top echelons, if you're a good-looking guy and you're not a good-looking guy, you're just like an average dude, at the top, like when you guys both have a phenomenal game, it matters very little. At the bottom, when you guys both don't have any game, it matters completely, like a lot. So, I hope that makes sense. I forget what I was saying earlier, but let's just read some comments. I like, good question, Jackson. We'll get to that in a sec. Aram, thanks for saying my height. You're epic. Top Clips, thank you for saying you like my response. That shows you have an open mind and you're cool as fuck. Okay. How do you join the community? Is it a group chat? Malachi, my links are in the description. It's only $50. You get a call, one-on-one call with me, 45 minutes long. Or actually 30 minutes, sorry. I'll make it 45 just for you. You get a one-on-one call with me where we create you a strategy plan. You get to join the community, lifetime access, and it's popping. I have a moderator in there. It makes sure it's always engaged and positive. And then you get my course, which is fire. It has all my old mentors' videos, and I've worked on it all year. It's fucking fire. For $50, it's dirt cheap. I'm just trying to get more people in there. And also, I won't be able to do that for long because once I start boot camps, I can't take calls. I could probably take 1 or 2 calls a week. So then I'll have to raise the price to like 100 or 200. So, awesome. Got that out of the way. All right, do you think height matter? I already answered that. Do you have any tips on someone who's barely starting out with cold approach? I've done it a few times, but sometimes wonder what I first say when I'm approaching or what to say to keep the convo going. I have a bunch of videos on this, Isaac. What I would say is, and this is kind of the theme of today, what I was talking about earlier, is you have to warm up. You get into a social mood and you have to warm up. So I went to a comedy improv class today. It wasn't a class, actually. It was a fucking performance. My first time doing comedy improv, I was performing. And I wasn't even expected to. Like, I didn't think I was. My friend invited me. He did not really mention that, like, hey, you're going to be on stage performing. And I wanted to pussy out and back out, but he made me do it, and I did it. No warm-up. I was exhausted from the day. I was not in a social mood. I wasn't out of my head at all. And we didn't do any warm-ups, and they just threw us straight into acting. It was like the most anxiety I felt in a while. And I know how to handle anxiety very well because I approach so much. And what I learned from that is those warm-ups, when we started, we did 1 warm-up or 2 warm-ups. And the warm-ups were fun. And I was like, okay, this might not be so bad after all. But after that, we went straight into the exercises. And what I learned was, and what I know from approaching, is if I would have had 2 hours to warm up, maybe I would have had more fun. And maybe this would have been actually a really meaningful experience. So the only thing I really learned from this comedy improv was I need to warm up before I jump up and embarrass myself. And I'm okay with embarrassment. I can handle it. Dude, it was embarrassing. I think maybe in my head, it's more embarrassing than it actually was. The point is, when you're starting off, warm up. Warm up. Like, talk to people. The low-hanging fruit. Talk to nice people first. Give compliments. Listen to music. Meditate. Get yourself in this social flow. Literally, I listen to music and dance before I go out. I literally do that. I sing. Get out of your head. Treat it like it's a 3, 4, 5 hour process. The first 2 hours are just warming up, getting out of your head. And then you start to do your approaches and you get way, way better. All right, I'm going to get back to the video and then we'll answer some more of these questions here in a sec. Awesome. Let's see him get the number here.
This is what we do.
This is what we do. They love his confidence. They love his confidence.
This is what we do, y'all.
I love it.
What are you guys doing later? Going out later?
No, I am going to Orlando.
Okay.
I used to live there.
Text and we'll figure something out at some point. Nice to meet you. See ya. Peace. Goodbye.
Decent clothes.
Yo, that's what we do, man. Any chick we want, we can get. Sometimes y'all, you just gotta laugh it off, man. You know what I mean? Just like breathing for me, y'all. Grab it, skirt, and just place a bet, man. That's it. End on top. Let's do it. Come on.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Got it. And that's it, y'all. Straight W's in his chat, man.
Shout out to his mindset. This is fucking
what
awesome.
One is right here. How are we? What's your name? Come on, Yui. You're smiling. The smile is there.
Okay, another thing. you should get rejected. This should be the way you get rejected if you are getting rejected. I think 90% of my rejections, this is a funny comment. I think 90% of my rejections are actually, they kind of look like this, where the girls are kind of smiling and they're laughing and they're like, nope, nope, I know what's going on, but no. And I actually get rejected a lot less now because I'm trying out new strategies. I'm doing more indirect approaches. I'm trying to friend zone girls more, invite them out to parties, and I'm trying to come from a less chasing frame, rather come from a choosing frame. And that's the only critique I would give him but the problem is he's streaming and it's hard to go indirect and be subtle about it when you're streaming. It's just hard. He has to do this for streaming. So there is an aspect where, hey, we're on camera. I have to have this really loud personality. That being said, I think having a loud personality as a short guy is very powerful, and I think that's what you should do anyways as a short guy, because it makes up for the, being short, I guess. But I don't even think being short's a big deal, honestly. I know plenty of short people who I don't even think they're short. Like, they act so confident that you would think they were 5 foot, like 5'11", 6 foot, and you would never even notice. But what I notice in my rejections as I get better, it's always this playful vibe that even when they're walking off, since they can see that I am unfazed and that it doesn't bother me or affect me emotionally, they are also laughing and smiling. And it's not a big deal. The main thing I want you to take from all of this is when you get rejected, it's not a big deal.
Well, you're walking. Say it. Goodbye. What can we do? What you want is right here. You can smile. You guys see that? You be smiling. It's like, shaking our head.
Why would they walk past when what they wanted was right there? Now, I really like this comment. The ramblings after they dip always got me in tears, bro. It's going to be a sad day when these vids stop. The reason he rambles is because it actually gets him out of his head. Because if he didn't ramble and he stayed silent, because I actually do the same thing, or when I'm with a wingman, after you get rejected, you just talk to your wingman like nothing happened, and you hype each other up and you make jokes. That rambling is actually what just turns off those negative thoughts. So you actually want to do something like that. Like, I literally, when I'm out solo gaming, I'll literally be like, that was amazing. 1,000 out of 10. Fuck it. Who cares? See ya. We want to be a see ya. Any chick we want, we can get. Sometimes I'll literally say his lines because you just watch his videos. It kind of gets programmed in. And it's entertaining, bro. It's inspiring, bro. I remember when I was gaming last year, I would wake up and just watch his videos. I'd be like, fuck yeah, he's getting rejected. It's time for me to go get rejected. And then obviously I would go out and I would win, because it only takes one yes. One yes and 99 no's is still one yes, bro. All right, let's check it out. Austin Summers, shout out to the legend. So close to actually opening properly. Yes, sir. But I would avoid hating because this guy's doing it. Any chick he wants, he can get. Keep it going.
Yep, let's get it. Come on. We got it. Right here. I'm right here. How are you? What's your name? Yui? Come on, we're hitting you with a nice smile.
She's smiling too.
Don't be shy, genuinely though. I'm 225.
You know what? I'll give you guys some free game. Here's a line when they're smiling like that. Dude, when you're smiling like that, without the camera, maybe you could chase a bit, but here's the line that I love. And it works almost every time for me. Hey, 2 seconds. Actually, I am so curious about something. This is very important. I got this from my friend Melvin. Like, I'm actually curious about something. Where did you get those pants? Those are amazing. I made that up. Oh, hey, I gotta ask you something. It's a very important question. Are you ready? And then they'll stop, and when they stop, that's the key, when they stop, what music are you listening to? Because she had headphones in. And then she'll laugh like, oh my God, it wasn't that important. And she'll take it off and she'll tell you, and now you're in the conversation. Oh, dude, yeah, this is my cousin's apartment. He is, dude, he's fucking, honestly, he's balling. He's rich. I think he got rich off crypto and other adventures. But yeah, dude, my cousin is the most interesting guy I've met this year, genuinely. Very interesting guy. I'm not going to say much more. All I know is he's well connected here. He's hanging out with millionaires. He's going to parties. He's getting VIP tables for like big DJs. He's pulling left and right. He's like 44, pulling left and right. Bro, yeah, it runs in the family. Not all of us are like that, but like, he's had a crazy story. Like, honestly, I would love to get him on my channel. I don't think he's that comfortable with sharing everything just yet, but he has one of the most insane stories. Yeah, I don't want to say anything else because it would just be not my place to say it, but he genuinely, we were talking for hours. He has a crazy story. So Shout out Xander, shout out Harry. Both of these guys are in my community. G's, join the community if you want to talk and join the fun, the party. Let's answer some questions. We got 10 more minutes on the live stream, guys. If anyone wants to ask anything, go ahead and ask it. What's the difference between confidence and arrogance, Jackson asks. That's a great question. I actually have a video about this. It was why you should be cocky, confident, and arrogant. It was an old video. I got some hate, but the ones who needed this video understood it. It was, okay, I'll just tell you my own journey with confidence or arrogance, I guess. So when I started to become confident, I remember it was 2023 was when I really started to change who I was on a deeper level. I started watching this guy, Andrew Tate, a bit. I was resonating, before I didn't like him, but I was resonating with his content more for some reason. And I was starting to break away from groupthink. I was starting to think my own thoughts for the first time. I was starting to walk around life where I'm like, you know what? Maybe everyone around me doesn't have it figured out. Maybe everyone around me is kind of retarded. And I kind of started to walk around like, these motherfuckers are stupid. I think I know more than everyone now. Like, I really genuinely think fuck everyone. They're all stupid. And then I was starting to vlog and make my YouTube channel. I had a lot of people who doubted me, so I would immediately like have this arrogance about me where I'm like, fuck everyone. People don't know. I'm the shit. And inevitably, because I had this energy and I was projecting it, I would walk into a lot of rooms and a lot of guys would kind of get, turned off by that. A lot of guys, I would kind of butt heads a little bit. Not in a physical way, but just I could feel the tension with other people. I'd walk in with my head a little bit too high, but it was actually rooted in insecurity. And it was actually because I hadn't fully become that confident person yet. So what I noticed was before I could truly become confident and comfortable with myself, I had to have a little bit of arrogance. I think you have to have a little bit of arrogance in the beginning of your journey. My arrogance got me through a lot of hard things. It got me through, like, for example, I was very arrogant when I'm very arrogant when I have my camera and I walk into a restaurant and I'm vlogging. So this is the best example I can give. When I would walk into a restaurant vlogging for the first time, and I was nervous, insecure, I'm afraid of what everyone thinks of me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be judged. This is fucking scary for me. They're gonna think I'm cheesy. I would walk in, but instead of showing that, I would show a complete other projection of like, what's up, motherfuckers? I'm out here at this restaurant, and I would be extra loud and extra confident, and it was all coming from a place of insecurity because I was actually genuinely scared to do it, but I had to like force it. I had to push through and do it. Now, for example, I'm confident with vlogging. I'll literally go to a restaurant. I'll put my camera in my face. I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? We're at a restaurant right here. I'm about to eat a steak. It's going to be fire. Hey, what's up, guys? Say what's up in the background. Everyone's smiling. They're laughing. Like, oh, look at this guy. He's vlogging. And they love it. I notice my reactions at the beach now whenever I'm vlogging, when walking around, because I think when I'm vlogging, I project the most confident version of myself. A lot of people say that. When you turn the camera on, you change personalities. I'm like, that's great. Good to know that. So I think I'm projecting the most confident version of myself. When I'm vlogging now, I almost don't even realize that I'm doing something that's not normal. So when I walk into a room on a good day, when I'm feeling confident, when I'm ordering a coffee, there's almost this powerful, this presence about you. There's this like people can feel it when you walk into a room and you're not in your head. You're vocal. You're able to just order a coffee like a normal person. Just be like, hey, excuse me. Can I get a latte, please? Thank you. And you just completely don't care, and you're just projecting your voice. How was your day? And you're talking to people, and people can just feel that you're confident. And they can feel that it's not coming from a place of insecurity. It's coming from a place of like, I feel good in my own body. I love who I am. I know this is who I am. I've embodied this confident version of myself. I think people show arrogance when they haven't really fully embodied that. And I noticed in 2023, I think I was a little bit more arrogant, but 2024 and 2025, I feel like I'm coming to be more confident. So I hope that was not too nerdy. That's kind of how I feel about confidence and arrogance. I think there's nothing wrong with a little bit of arrogance, bro. I genuinely think it's kind of necessary when you're trying to level up. You have to be a little arrogant. A little bit of ego is okay because it forces you to just become a new person. But ideally, you want to make people feel at ease in your environment. The only problem with arrogant people is it kind of rubs other men the wrong way. They're like, who the fuck does this guy think he is? But confident people make everyone feel at ease in their environment. So hope that answers the question. And let's fucking go. I'm going to read more of these. My God, Nico, you are pretty. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Hope you're not a bro. Hope you're a hot blonde. All right, let's continue. As a 6 foot 1.5, I can confirm you have better chances with girls no matter look, although I look decent. Cool. I got a friend. He is short. Never see a guy wanted by all the girls more than him. Height is nothing, but he's very handsome. Awesome. And one thing I noticed is girls don't care as much about how you look, but how you present yourself. Like, if you present yourself and you don't know how to present yourself in a good way, they'll judge you for that more than something that you literally can't control. I got a friend, I already read that. Oh, the best approach, in my opinion, that got me the best out of the approaches I made in life, I'm 21, was, you look very familiar. Did we meet before? I've used that one. A lot of people tell me about that one. I like that one. Yeah, I've used that one. I've used that one before. I like that one. That's good. All right. Awesome, guys. 21 viewers. Yeah, man. Dude, I'm excited to pop this off. Whenever I'm out live streaming out in the field, that's actually where I get a lot of viewers. Like, I think we went up to like 40, 50 on the first live stream. And it's so fun, bro. Like, literally, the girls are reading the comments as I'm streaming. And, like, you guys are pretty much winging me. Like, they were literally my wingmen. Like, they were like, Nico changed my life. He's awesome. And I was like, yes, bro. And the girl that was in the stream was like, oh, my God, that's so cool. And then we had someone who was cock blocking. They were like, why does her nose look like that? Someone wrote that. I was like, come on, bro. Like, really? And then she got kind of turned off. And then when she walked away, I was like, motherfucker, like, stop cock blocking me. Like, be cool or you get banned. But it was funny. It's just a funny dynamic, you know? It's fun to have it. It's, like, much more engaging. So, shout out Bulgaria. When do you think height gets in your way? Below 5'7"? I think 5'7" is decent. I have friends, like, I think below 5'7", yeah. Like 5'6", 5'5", maybe a little bit. I wouldn't obsess over the number, though, genuinely. I have a friend who's 5'5", 5'6". He is the most confident guy. I've seen him pull many times. And when he talks and walks around, he's so loud. Like, it's hard to get the attention off of him. He's so funny. He's so loud and his voice just booms and echoes, and you don't see him like a short guy. And he's the guy on my channel. He's the black dude. He's on my Instagram. You can see it. Recently, I posted. He's like, you're going to get rejected, fam. He's just so energetic, full of energy. That guy's like 5'6", 5'7", and he's bald. Bro, I've seen him pool. He's a G. He's a great wingman. It's hard to compete with him sometimes because he's so engaging. Awesome. Let's keep it going. Let's watch a couple more videos, and then we're going to go.
I'm great. What's your name?
Valerie.
Valerie. Look at Valerie over here. She looks so nice.
Is this a video?
Yeah, we're doing video. We do streaming content. You look so nice. That's why I had to walk up to you and just take me to karaoke. How are you? What's your name?
Love that.
Yoey? What's your name? Bree. Come back, Bree. We're hitting it off low-key, Bree.
I love that.
Bree?
Love that.
Wrong with
Love
her
that.
dog is what kind of dog are you?
Assertive. Come back here, Bree.
Nice. I'm a Rottweiler. Actually, there you go.
Oh, sorry.
Good. I'm staying away from big dogs.
Okay, well, the big dog you want is right here. Let me just film it real quick.
Unavailable. Recovery.
From?
Actually, a dog attack.
Really?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna attack you. That's what you love.
I appreciate it, though. I do. It was really nice.
So nice to meet you. Take care. I'm out of here.
I love that.
See you, JoJo. I'm out of here.
Okay.
Bye.
He went for the close too quick, bro. That was a solid approach. He went for the close too quick. That's the only thing. I love his reaction afterwards. He's like, all right, well, have a good day. I'm out of here. See ya. You know, happy, the emotions not changed at all. And I also love the way he stopped her in the opener. The opener was, you can take me to karaoke. I mean, you could just feel the good energy. That's all that matters. You can literally say whatever you want. It really doesn't matter what your open is. You can literally open with, hey, where are you from? Hey, how's your day going? Like, if your energy is good, it doesn't matter. But that was clever. He was basically just heard the last word of their sentence, karaoke, and kind of played on that words. One thing you can do in the field is if you mimic people, if someone's like doing this at the club and you walk up to them and you just like copy them a little bit, people usually laugh because, you know, they feel it's like more personal. I don't know how to explain it, but everyone is in their own world and it feels a little bit more personal like that. Great way to open. And yeah, I love the witty banter there. He just went for the close a little bit too early. Maybe he just didn't care and he's like, whatever, let's just send it. Oh, he has the Ray-Ban Metas too. Cool.
What you want is right here. How are you?
What you want
Joey,
is right
come
here.
on. Smile. She's gone. Say it. Peace. Goodbye. Whatever.
Hey, Tristan Social comment on this. That's
You know what I
dope.
mean? You know what you want?
See,
Keep
Tristan's a
trying,
G.
you know?
Tristan's a G. I've hung out with him. I see him on the beach every day in Bali. He's fun to game with. He's down to earth, and he makes everyone around him feel good. That's how you want to be. He's a G. I like him. He's cool. Certified legend.
Whatever.
And notice how every single girl that he does it to is smiling.
Want is right here. How are you?
Like they start smiling
Joey, come on.
because his energy is good. You want it to be like that. You want it to be like that. If it's not like that, if girls aren't, for the most part, just smiling, laughing, like, or whatever, then you're doing something wrong. It's more of an energy thing. You should be having fun even with the rejections. Now, let's see if we can show one more win before I hop off. I want to see a win. But I love how many like losses he has compared to wins. It's more relatable. It's just more relatable. It's more relatable.
I'm great. What's your name?
Are we going to be on the internet?
Yeah, we're on live stream right now, actually.
We're good then.
Oh,
That's just the camera.
can't wait for the perfect time. You got to create the perfect time.
There we go.
Time is not for me. How are you? Hey, I'm on 225. What are you guys up to? Just chilling? Or you ordering food? Get your number real quick.
Say
I'm
it.
gonna throw it out of here. Get your number real quick. I'm gonna throw it out of here. I know you're ordering food, but what you want is
I mean,
right
bro,
in
like,
front of you. You know what I mean?
this is the epitome of machine gun approaching. Like, no thoughts. Okay, they're ordering, fuck it. No thoughts, no hesitation, no decision-making fatigue, which is actually my personal favorite style of game. I'm a little bit more dialed down, not as much as him, but personally, I'm more of like, approach first, think later. Approach first, calibrate after. If you do it at the wrong time, oh, okay, you guys are ordering food. All right, let me get your number real quick before you like calibrating after the fact. That's something my mentor would say. Calibrate after the fact. Because what happens is guys overthink. They're like, well, they're ordering food, maybe later. Well, they look kind of busy. Well, and they get into this momentum. It's called excuse-making momentum. They just make excuses and they never take action. I'm more like a machine gun. Now, I've been hanging out with a wingman. His name is Luke. He might be in some future videos. He's dope, cool dude. He's more like a sniper, and it works very well for him. He's also more on the conventionally, like, good-looking side, I guess you could say, but he is a G. Like, his game is fucking great. He's hilarious in set. Like, when you listen to his conversations, it's like, damn, he's clever. And he's out of his head. He's grounded, and he knows how to flirt and escalate and close and lead. So his game is sharp. He'll go to the club, do 2 approaches, and just pull. Like, he'll be chilling, see a girl he likes, close. I wish I was like that. I've tried his style. I've tried being more like him. I wish I was more like that style. But for most people who are not naturals, they have to kind of machine gun their way out of it. So I'm going crazy. Now, the one advantage I have is my my tolerance to bullshit and my social battery is like 10 times longer than most people because I can just hammer it out and hammer it out and hammer it out even on a bad night. And that is the pro, and that's the good thing when you didn't grow up a natural, is you have this like mental fortitude to really hammer it out till the bitter end. And you could ask him about it, my wingman, he would agree, I think. He's cool, man. Luke's a G. It's been leveling me up being around him because I'm like, this guy has game. And I like to be around people who take it serious. So, yeah, man. Do you recommend approaches at the gym? If you do, any tips? Brother, I know this is a cop-out answer, but join my community. I have a guy named Xander and it's only $50 and you get a call with me and a course. But I have a guy named Xander. He's the gym approach lord. I personally don't go to the gym. I work out at home. Yes, you should approach at the gym. I have a whole video about it on my channel called Rising Up at a Gym in Bali. But one of my guys in my community is the gym approach lord. He has like a million things on how to approach at the gym in my community. Tip off my head. I mean, I don't know. I don't go to the gym. So I just do it. But yes, the short answer is yes, you should be approaching at the gym. What I would do personally is I would go more indirect. And I would just make friends with everyone. I would make it fun. Glad to be here live as well, brother. Renaissance Raw is my man in Dallas, who I hopefully will be seeing soon. He's been in old videos. And Owen Cook Free Tour in November. And then a week of shooting content with my man, shooting podcasts, eating steak, talking to bitches. You already know the deal. Shout out to my homie, Renaissance Roz, talking to ladies. Yeah, man, I love how 225 handles rejection as well, Isaac. It's awesome. He just laughs it off every time. That's what people love about him. Nico, I've been in a 2-year relationship. It was kind of toxic and ended kind of ugly. I still have something for her, and I don't know if I will love anyone like this in the future. What's your opinion? It's the emotional hardwiring that you have right now to this girl it's like a drug. It's deep. You're going through withdrawals. 1 or 2 years, you won't even have her in your brain synapses. Like, she will be completely gone. It does take time. My first breakup, where my first real breakup was, it took me a year. A year later, I had stuffed it down and bottled up my emotions and just didn't think about it. A year later, while on like a meditation retreat in like a surf camp in Hawaii, I had the most vivid dreams where I just woke up bawling and crying about it. I know, it's kind of gay, but it's okay. I'm a man. But it was involuntary. Like, I just woke up dreaming about her, and we were fighting. And it was a year later, I hadn't even thought of her. And it made me realize that there was some bottled up emotions that got out. So it took about a year and a half until I was completely like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even think about her at all. There's no emotions at all. And then I fell in love again. And the second time I fell in love was even deeper. It was so much more deep that it made me realize that the first time I fell in love wasn't actually love. It was more of just like emotional attachment, kind of unhealthy, blah, blah, blah. So you'll get over it. My recommendation to you, and this is what I did, is hang around better people. I was with a toxic group who I love to death, but they were toxic, and I literally moved out of my house and moved in with new people who were a bit better, and that helped me get over the breakup much faster. Awesome, brother. So if you're hanging out with cool people, like cool bro friends, that will help you get over the breakup. Or travel, do something big. Can you be direct extremely with women that you approach? Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. I think everyone needs to go through a phase where you go really direct and super flirty, and you just become that guy who's expressing himself man to woman. And then once you've mastered that, you can go a little bit more indirect, a little bit more subtle. Maybe you throw parties and events and you're making female friends. It's something I'm trying to experiment with recently. But dude, my friend Luke goes direct all the time, and he pulls way more than me. So like, you can go direct, bro.
There she is. I'm great. Damn, you look so nice. I'm 225. What's your name? What you got in here, though? What you got? What are you sipping on? I'll take a sip. What is it? What is it? I'll take a sip. What is it?
It's a sunrise tequila with tequila.
Say it.
Let's do it.
Do you want tequila?
Yeah. On my little tequila right now, y'all.
I love that.
Feel nice. What's your name?
Jennifer.
What is it?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Nice to meet you, Jennifer.
Mexico.
From Mexico. W Mexico and W Jennifer. Jennifer, you look so sexy.
Thank you.
You're showing by yourself?
Yes.
Nice, Jennifer.
Oh, she's
Good drinks,
receptive.
too?
She's receptive.
I say you doing it.
My friend, she's in the
She's-
restroom.
Restroom? Nice.
She's receptive.
What you want, Jennifer, is right in front of you. You know the drill. Custom it up.
You know, in proper game, you would want to build more rapport and comfort, because that would reduce a flake. Even if she likes you in the moment, she might still flake because, well, you're just the guy who showed up. But what they love is just the confidence, man. It's just the walking up, unfiltered, loud, boisterous, and kind of just like, I don't give a fuck mentality. Girls like that. Why? It subcommunicates that you can handle yourself, that you're going to survive, that you're going to do what it takes to survive, and you're not timid, and you can really be assertive. Girls like people who are assertive, obviously. So, yeah, let's see if there's anything else to
Get
break
outta here.
down. I think we've.
How
Oh
are
wait,
you?
wait,
What's your name?
one
That's
more,
so
one
nice.
more.
No, genuinely though. What was your name?
Okay,
Let's
she's
see
walking
you.
away.
So we're filming and we do streaming content. You look so sexy, for real.
Okay,
What's your name?
okay.
Cynthia?
See,
Cynthia. I'm Brazilian.
Cynthia, Brazilian. Woo! So we love out here. We love our Brazilian women. You guys are always just beautiful.
Thank you.
Let me get your number real quick.
Nah, bro, you got to build more rapport than that. What I love about this, though,
My boyfriend.
Upgrade?
Hey,
Yeah, that's fine.
upgrade. I feel like it's just for content at this point, but you can't hate on his mindset. You can't hate on his confidence. You can't hate on the fact that most short guys this height would be kind of weird and insecure and creepy because they will never think that they're able to do this. And you got to love the fact that he just hits it up and hammers it out to the bitter fucking end. I really like this guy. I like his mindset. Obviously, his game could use work, blah, blah, blah. But I don't care on that. I don't focus on that. I focus on the effort, the consistency, and the eventual wins that he gets. With that Brazilian girl, by the way, with Brazilian girls and Eastern European girls, you can compliment on beauty. You can literally walk up and like, damn, you look good. And it works out a lot more than if you walked up to like a conventional, like American chick, and you're just like, you're so beautiful. Because they, for some reason, they don't like it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just something I've observed. Any more questions, boys, till I get all up out of here? I'm 6'5", in good shape, and a solid 6.7 out of 10. Bro, come on. Okay, listen. I don't ever want to see any of you guys rate yourself that specific, 6.7 out of 10. That, dude, I'm telling you, that to me is just such a red flag. I'm not hating. I'm trying to help. But I like, dude, bro, don't ever take yourself that seriously. I promise you it doesn't matter. And plus, you're 6'5". Like, dude, come on. But I still get these shorter, fatter girls being really rude and entitled when I'm being playful and light. Am I messing up, or is it just modern? I guarantee you it's not just modern women. I guarantee you're messing up somewhere. But also, the thing that stands out to me the most is the 6.7 out of 10. Come on, bro. You cannot take yourself that serious. Bro, don't even rate yourself. I've never once rated myself, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I should do it right now. I think see, it just feels weird, bro. I don't want to rate myself. The fuck? What does it matter, bro? Just fucking improve your game. Never come from the mentality that it's just modern women. There are guys out here fucking the hottest girls like you wouldn't believe, and I see it all the time. Just decide in your head, you 6'5", 6.7 out of 10 looking motherfucker, that you are going to be one of those guys who fucks all the hot girls, because it's possible. When you see it and you know it's possible, then you do it. Point blank simple. Don't think anything else. Just think, oh, look, hot girls, money, success, whatever I want, I'm going to get it. Who cares? Hope that helps. I have tried approaching girls, but always ended the thing after the first date, because them girls don't know what they want. They kind of just waste my time, but thanks for the advice. No problem. Let's see here. Renaissance Roz, getting over a 2-year toxic relationship. High emotion, poison dripping is tough to get over in 5 months. I agree. Keep at it and work on yourself and grow while you're approaching. Going to be powerful. My man of Froz. Froz, bro, I love you, dog. Can't wait to see you. I was just telling one of my friends, my cousin, that we're telling stories. We're just telling stories. And I told him the story of us in Sweden when we approached at the end of the night at 3 a.m., how we almost pulled, and we didn't even care. We approached those two taller than us, probably. They were tall. Beautiful Swedish girls. As they were walking outside of the club, they were giving us nothing, but through sheer vibes alone, how we were just vibing together, we started rapping together. Remember that? It was like we were rapping Lose Yourself, like, mom, spaghetti, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on my sweater. We were just rapping. And I was like telling my cousin about that, how we turned that over. I started making out with the girl, and we should have got in the car with them, but they lived really far away. We probably could have, but we didn't do it. Probably should have just done it for the experience and the reference. But either way, it was kind of like this last Hail Mary approach that, like, holy shit, I can't believe that almost worked. And I was like, bro, I think out of all the wingmen I've ever had, a Froz I have the most wingman chemistry with. Like, we're like the same person in set sometimes, and we're always vibing, we're always laughing. And yeah, man, I'm excited to game with you in Dallas. Shout out to fucking Roz. Yeah, man, that was a great first night in Sweden. Yeah, dude, the first night was the best night. I wish we had more nights, bro. I seriously, like, we were just getting started, bro. We were just getting started. I was so terribly burnt out, too. I was at my last day of boot camp. Like, literally after, like, 90-plus days of traveling in boot camps, wrecked and, like, eating shit food. I was literally, bro, Roz, Froz, I told you this through text. I had, it's TMI, I don't even want to say this on stream, but I had gut issues for like 3 weeks after. Like, I remember when I texted you, I was like, bro, like, my health is shit. Like, my system is just shutting down. And I had to take 2 weeks, like, literally I went to go see a girl of mine, and then we were just cuddling and rehabilitating, eating healthy, and then I got back to normal. But it was rough. Those boot camps fucked me up, and it leveled me up too. These black pill videos are getting to people. Charisma plays a larger role. Yes, they are, bro. It bothers me, man. It really does. Yeah. How fast should you try to get a kiss in? First date, third? What if it's casual? You can do it whenever you see her give you that look. And that look being a look of intrigue, curiosity, emotion, and whenever you feel like she's in a place to receive that kiss and she's not going to just push you away. If you think it's too early, it's probably too early. If you think maybe I can kiss her, go for it, get the reference. If you can't kiss her, just say, oh, sorry, I'm just super flirty and playful, and then move on and don't think about it and just calibrate. Like, she'll respect you more for being calibrated and not taking it personal that she wouldn't kiss you. My cousin is back. I think I'm gonna turn off the live stream. Hey man, how's it going? I'm finishing up a little live stream. Right on. Yes, sir. But man, this was an epic one. A lot of fun. And shout out to everyone who made it on this. Seriously. And shout out Daniel Cuddle. Check out his videos. He actually has just crushing it. Puts so much time into the editing. I respect that a lot, any fights. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna bounce out of here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And yeah, guys, a lot of fun. 65-minute live stream. Let's run it. Next time, Friday, on the beach, we're gonna have a live stream with one of my friends who I met on the beach the other day, and we're just gonna be approaching together. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, guys, stay tuned for Friday. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Peace. See ya, Roz. Thanks for popping in. See ya, Harry. See ya, Xander. And everyone else. Bye, guys. See ya.